Hello everybody and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. We have infiltrated the Redcliffe Castle Keep. That's a lot of cuss sounds. But here we are with the party and our pal Sir Perth. We have taken out a lot of the undead. We actually spoke to a mage in the dungeons who admitted to poisoning Arl Eamon but said, look, I have nothing to do with the undead coming through. So we are about to head into the main floor of the keep, where I would assume Arl Eamon and the others are, and hopefully we'll get some answers in there about what in the heck is going on. But before we do, let's loot these bones! Right, into the keep. Are we interrupting something here? What is this extreme breakdancing?
So these are our visitors. The ones you told me about, Mother.
Yes, Connor.
And this is the one who defeated my soldiers.
You have a scary voice, child. I have a feeling something might have happened here.
And now it's staring at me. What is it, Mother? I can't see it well enough.
This is an elf, Connor. You've seen elves before? We have them here in the castle.
Oh, I remember. I had their ears cut off and fed to the dogs.
Oh!
The dogs chew
Your
for
son,
hours.
your son is a literal demon,
Shall I send
not
him
just
to
potentially possessed by
Connor,
one.
I beg you. Don't hurt anyone.
Mother? What's happening? Where am I?
Oh, thank the Maker. Connor, can you hear me?
Get away from me, fool woman! You are beginning to bore me.
Grey Warden, please don't hurt my son. He is not responsible for what he does.
So he is the evil force you spoke of.
No! Don't say that!
So, the boy has become an abomination and sundered the veil.
Connor didn't
Morgan
mean
sounds
to do
very
this.
interested. She's like,
Was that
ooh,
mage
this is
the
getting
one who played the
spicy.
demon? He started all this. He summoned this demon. Connor was just trying to help his father.
And made a deal with the demon to do so? Foolish child.
It was a fair deal. Father is alive, just as I wanted. Now it's my turn to sit on the throne and send out armies to conquer the world. Nobody tells me what to do anymore.
Nobody tells him what to do. Nobody!
What's wrong with him?
Quiet, Uncle! I warned you what would happen if you kept shouting, didn't I? Yes, I did. But let's keep things civil. This man will have the audience he seeks. Tell us, what have you come here for?
I need to see Arl Eamon.
So you're a concerned well-wisher. Why didn't you say that in the first place? All this sneaking around and killing is so unnecessary. But Father is so very ill. We really shouldn't disturb him. Isn't that right, Mother?
I don't think...
Of course you don't! Ever since you sent the knights away, you do nothing but deprive me of my fun. Frankly, it's getting dull. I crave excitement and action. This man spoiled my sport by saving that stupid village, and now he'll repay me.
Me? You talking to me, demon child? Oh. Yep. We're gonna have to fight his guards. No, we're gonna have to fight Van Tegan? Oh man. I don't want to kill him. He's a good guy. And off with his head! Good job, team.
Tegan,
Oh! Tegan's okay?
are you alright?
I am better now, I think. My mind is my own again.
Blessed Andraste. I would never have forgiven myself had you died. Not after I brought you here. The fool I am. Please. Connor's not responsible for this. There must be some way we can save him.
I mean, I agree with you. Clearly, it's not Connor doing this, it's the demon that's inside his body. However, I do not know much about demons, and so I do not know if we can get him out of Connor's body. We'll just say you knew about this all along, and you decided not to say anything to us before we came in here.
Yes. I didn't tell you because I believed we could help him. I still do.
Clearly the child is an abomination. There is only one way to stop it.
He's not always the demon you saw. Connor is still inside him, and sometimes he breaks through. Please. I just want to protect him.
Isn't that what started this? You hired the mage to teach Connor in secret, to protect him.
If they discovered Connor had magic, then they'd take him away. I thought if he learned just enough to hide it, then...
I'll say, so you had no idea that the man you hired was an assassin?
None. I trusted Logain. Why wouldn't I? How could I have suspected the mage he sent would be a murderer?
And Eamon knew nothing of your plans. Do you not realize what you've done, Isolde?
Eamon would only demand we do the right thing. I was not going to lose my son. Not to magic.
And now you may lose him anyway, and so much more.
No. No, please. There must be another way. There must be something we can do.
Where is Connor now? Why did he run?
I think he ran upstairs, to the family quarters.
Violence scares him. I know that sounds strange. He may have run up to his room, or...
Or he might be waiting in ambush?
I don't know. The fighting may have scared Connor into... coming out again, and so he ran.
So you're saying he may be vulnerable?
Perhaps. Is there no other way?
I honestly don't know. Where's Arl Eamon?
Upstairs in his room. I think the demon has been keeping him alive.
So if we destroy the demon, then...
Then my husband may perish. Yes.
Lovely. Alright, what are our options?
I wouldn't normally suggest slaying a child, but...
Is there a way to, like, exorcise the demon? Let's do that.
Choice.
We can't kill a young boy. Demon...
Morgan, I feel like you'd know the answer to that question.
Considering that.
Connor is my nephew. But... he is also possessed by a demon. Death would be... merciful.
No? What about the mage? He could know something of this demon? If he still lives, we could speak to him.
He's down in the dungeon, still alive.
Then we should bring him here immediately. I do not know how much we can trust him. But we must find out what he knows. Tegan, could you find him?
I will try. Though if he resists, I will not hesitate to kill him. I'll return shortly.
You're lucky to be alive, Jown. After all you've done.
I didn't summon any demon, Lady Isolde. But I did poison the owl, and that started all this. I'm willing to help if you'll let me. The demon in Connor needs to be destroyed. Killing Connor is the easiest way to do that, certainly. But there is another way. A mage could confront the demon in the Fade, without hurting Connor himself.
What do you mean? Is the demon not within Connor?
Not physically. The demon approached Connor in the Fade while he dreamt, and controls him from there. We can use the connection between them to find the demon.
You can enter the Fade, then? And kill the demon without hurting my boy?
No, but I can enable another mage to do so. It normally requires lyrium and several mages. But I have... blood magic.
What difference does that make?
Lyrium provides the power for the ritual, but I can take that power from someone's life energy. This ritual requires a lot of it, however. All of it, in fact.
So, someone must die? Someone must be sacrificed?
Yes, and then we send another mage into the Fade. I can't enter because I'm doing the ritual. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. It's not much of an option.
Is there no other method?
The power has to come from somewhere, and that means either lyrium or blood.
Then let it be my blood. I will be the sacrifice.
What? Isolde, are you mad? Eamon would never allow this.
Either someone kills my son to destroy that thing inside him, or I give my life so my son can live. To me, the answer is clear.
Blood.
I guess
magic.
someone's
How can more
dying
people
either
be
way.
any help here? Two wrongs don't make a right.
It does seem like a sensible choice, with a willing participant.
Connor is blameless in this. He should not have to pay the price.
It's up to you, my friend. You know more about such things than I do, and it's your companion going into the Fade. The decision is yours.
Are you sure you're ready to die, Lady Isolde?
If there is even a chance to save Connor, I am.
You rest your hopes on this young mage? He poisoned Eamon, and he could take your life power and attack for all we know.
He would be a fool to try. No, I am willing to take his word. I would give my life for the chance to undo what I have done.
I still do not agree, but it cannot be my choice.
There must be another way to enter the Fade.
You can find lyrium and more mages at the Circle of Magi, if they would even do it.
The Circle Tower is not far from here.
That is an excellent point. One of the treaties is also for the Circle of Magi, after all.
The tower is about a day's journey across the lake. You could attempt to get the mage's help.
But what will happen here? Connor will not remain passive forever.
That's an interesting option C. Option C, we don't have to put our faith in this rogue mage who poisoned the Jarl. Isolde doesn't have to die. And we can go get the allegiance of the mages in the circle, which we had to do anyway. So we're essentially killing two birds with one stone. The negative is, of course, giving Connor more time to wreck shit. But we're close by. Apparently it'll only take a day. A day there, a day back. 2 days. I mean, we'd lock him in his room and I really like this option C. I don't want to kill the kid. He really is blameless in all this. He tried to help his dad and got possessed by a demon. Like, come on. He didn't do anything. Option B, obviously, Isolde is being a wonderful mother and is willing to sacrifice herself for her son. However, I don't know how much I trust rogue mage teacher turned evil. And, you know, we probably shouldn't use blood magic. I don't know if I'm as staunchly against it as the members of the Chantry are, but if there's an option C where everybody can survive, I feel like that's the best compromise, and I think I'm gonna take that chance.
Very well. I will keep Jowan here as a precaution. He says he wants to help, so he will keep an eye on Connor with us. Go to the tower quickly, then. The longer you are away, the greater the chances of disaster.
Alright, so option C it is. We gotta try to get to the Mage's Tower, request their aid, even if they even will help us. Hopefully they will, and get back here quick as can be. However, we do have just enough time, I think, to scour the castle for loot. What do you think? Oh, maybe we can't. Maybe the doors are locked. Maybe they have stopped me from scouring for loot. Loot these skeletons. Can we go up to the second floor? Oh, hang on. I see something sparkly up ahead. Whoa! Spooky suits of armor come to life! Okay. Ow. Alright, so apparently the magical suits of armor are extremely powerful and they absolutely kicked our asses. So, rather than try to fight them again, I guess they will dispel if we can get Connor out of his demon state. So, I think this is just the kick in the pants we needed to say, hey, stop dilly-dallying, let's get over to the Mage's Tower. So we're gonna go there without further delay. Alright, so we're back to the main map, and we are going to, I guess, Lake Calenhad Docks? Sitting in the shadows of the old Imperial Highway, these docks are now the only means to reach the Mage's Tower, which is in the middle of Lake Calenhad. I guess we'll go to the docks and then take a boat to the Mage's Tower. Oh, and we're getting ambushed along the way. Bye. Oh my god. Okay, those are wolves, but what in the world is this? That is a bear with spikes in it. Oh, are those his bones? Oh my goodness gracious. A bear scar. Stuff of nightmares. Alright, well, we're having a terrible luck of battles today. We got our ass kicked by that bear skyne and the wolves, so I reloaded my save. And it looks like the road encounters are random, because now we are meeting Old Tegrin here at the Gentle Path, which is a much better encounter than Scary Zombie Bear.
You have coins, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, Old Tegrin can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
What's going on in Orzammar?
There's two things I'm here for. Travel or trade. Understand?
Okay then. So rough. Let's see this discount of yours. Apparently cows pull carts in this universe? That's cool. I mean, why not, I guess? Those guys look strong. Bulls.
Flowers? For me? They smell lovely. And there's something so familiar about them. These were my mother's flowers. She would sprinkle the dry petals amongst her clothes. Oh, they smell just like her. Thank you so much.
So I figured out how to give gifts, and apparently I gave Liliana a really nice gift, so that's good. The more you know. Moving on from our brief shopping and gift-giving respite, we have arrived at the docks without any further incident, which is good.
What is the name they have for Mother and I? Apostates? Truly, it boggles the mind.
That's what they call you mages who aren't registered with the tower, which looks very cool and ominous in the background there. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Give me the plants or give me death, which is ironic because it's called Deathroot. Wow, this place is cool. This is where we get the little ferry, although I doubt the Circle of Magi gets many visitors, to be fair. Probably just like Chantry people going over to check on the mages in there. Hello, who are you?
Wow, I've never seen one of you knife-ears dressed like the King of Ferelden before. You made good for yourself, eh?
Excuse me?
Oh, I don't mean no offense. I know I shoot my mouth off. I'm just not used to your kind, trussed-up old fancy.
You mean you're used to seeing us as slaves or servants?
Oh, there I go again. I don't mean nothing by it. I swear I should start over. I'm mighty pleased to be making your acquaintance, sir.
Well met. Do you know how I can get to the tower?
Don't hold your breath. No one's been allowed to cross the lake for days. I'm the ferryman. Leastwise, I used to be. Poor old Kester. Out of a job.
So I can't get across?
Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester. We got it all under control, we do." Didn't say nothing else. And then he puts Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy. Named for my grandmum, she was.
Who's Gregoire?
He's Knight Commander of the Templars up in the tower. Good man.
So is there no way for me to get to the tower?
You could try swimming, but I don't recommend it. Nasty things in that lake. I reckon it's all them potions they dump in there. Gregor's told me to stay here till it blows over, but I'm telling you, some storms don't blow over easy.
I have to find out what's going on.
Well, you go on ahead. Gregor tells me to stay here, I stay here. I reckon the fella knows what he's talking about.
So you know the Knight Commander Gregor well?
Oh, I can't say that. I'm lucky he's good enough to give me the time of day. The first enchanter's all right. He's polite as can be, but he's always a little distant, if you get my drift. But Gregor'll stay to talk. I reckon he likes hearing from us common folk, you know? He's a man to be respected, that Gregor.
What are your opinions on the Circle?
I reckon it's good for them mages. Gather them all, learn them some proper magics. I know what they say about mages, but the Maker made them for a purpose. If you can't trust him, who can you trust?
Alright, I can't stay, but good day, Kester.
Alright, keep safe, you hear?
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet.
Nice
I
hat.
represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry.
Isn't that against the Chantry's laws?
We harm no one, I assure you, and we enforce the Chantry's laws among ourselves. All we seek is a life outside of the Templar's shadow. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
Give me a reason not to turn you into the Templars. I wouldn't, but I want to hear what he's gonna say.
Me? I am not a mage, my friend. And those members who have submitted requests are anonymous, save one or two more arrogant clients. I assure you, we are doing the Maker's work. Magic is not ruling man under our watch.
I mean, I'll take a look at the requests.
Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Makers smile upon you.
We got a new Codex entry for the Mages Collective. Despite the Loyalists' grasp on the Mages' political community, many Libertarians and Aquitarians have begun to see eye to eye with respect to the Chantry's role in a Mage's daily life. A growing number of Mages, particularly those whose magic never strays from the Maker's mandate, feel that the Chantry's constant oversight is a burden upon their creativity and their very will, and one that hinders their ability to do their work. These mages, along with a number of hedge wizards who worked their arts outside the Chantry's influence, have formed a shadow guild of sorts, a mages collective, wherein members can submit requests and have them seen to without judgment. This collective manages to work in relative secrecy, their members discreet and their clients anonymous. As of yet, this collective has seen no sanction from the Templars, and there has been no sign that its members are practicing magic of which the Maker would not approve. Still, practicing magic outside of the influence of the Chantry is a dream for some and a dangerous notion for others, and many believe that it is only a matter of time before the veil of secrecy is lifted and the Mages Collective is brought to swift and brutal justice. So the relationship between mages and the Chantry is a really big topic, as you probably have gathered so far, and it's really explored in Dragon Age 2 specifically. So, and we will learn more about it, especially when we go to the Tower of Magi right now, but it's an interesting debate. You know, mages are very dangerous. Should they be watched over? Should they be given freedom? You know, it's an interesting debate for sure, and then the Mages Collective obviously has lots to do with that discussion. But it looks like there's a little tavern here, where people, I guess, spend the night when they're waiting to cross.
Good day.
Let's talk to the people in here and see what they have to say.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess.
I like the name, the Spoiled Princess. Why is the inn called the Spoiled Princess?
It was my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling in. The name stuck. That's the story.
Wow, what a story. You know, I just remembered I've got an appointment. I should get going.
Of course. If there's anything I can get you, just let me
You definitely did not scare me off with your backstory. Don't worry.
Allow me.
Can you open this, Liliana? Yay! Ooh, another love letter. What do we got? My dearest Virginia True Royal, regarding a ripped bodice. Enclosed are 7 silver and my most heartfelt apologies for said bodice. I would blame the cold ocean spray, the loss of my favorite shirt, the bucking of the stallion, or perhaps the strain of maintaining all such elements while sitting for a portrait. But I was certainly not myself. I hope you will forgive me and not take it upon yourself to find your own determined way in this world. Yours, Sir Rival Grouseman. Oh, these notes are ridiculous.
What are you looking at? Can a man drink in peace?
I mean, your name is literally Shady Patron, so...
That they would build a prison for mages in the middle of a lake and make it look like a giant phallus.
Wow, Morgan. I never once thought that until you said it. Now, well, here we are. It's like... This is a Guy named Carol. He actually looks a lot like Alistair. Alistair, do you have a twin that we don't know about?
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Because I have strict orders not to let anyone pass.
I'm a Grey Warden, and I seek the assistance of the mages.
Oh, you're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it.
How do you prove you're a Grey Warden? I have these documents here.
Yes. Oh, a Grey Warden seal. Aha! So you're claiming to be one of those?
That's what I just said,
You know,
yeah.
I have some documents too. They say I'm the Queen of Antiva. What do you think of that?
What do I think of that? Is that you're a bit of a sassy asshole. My documents are actually real.
Kill some darkspawn. Come on, let's see some righteous Grey Wardening.
Do you have any here to fight?
Well, that's good, I suppose. Wouldn't want darkspawn smeared across the landscape. I hear their blood is black. Is that true? You'd know if you were a Grey Warden.
Wow, I hate this guy. It's not black, but it burns you when it touches you.
Oh, pleasant, eh? Good thing I don't have to kill them, then. Anyway, it was nice chatting with you. Now, on your way, right now, go.
Your superior won't like that you're giving me trouble.
He won't know if you never get in, will he? Oh, I've outsmarted you. If I were more flexible, I'd pat myself on the back.
Why is this guy so punchable? I warn you, my patience is wearing thin.
Is that bad? Look, I'm just trying to do my job. I'll take you right now, just like you wanted.
Ah, that was easier than I expected. Yes, please do.
Come along, I suppose.
Sometimes you just need to sound menacing and look mean. You'll get your way in this world.
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
The doors are barred. Are they keeping people out or in?
Now we wait and pray.
You're Gregor, I assume?
Who are you? I explicitly told Carol not to bring anyone across the lake. We're dealing with a very delicate situation. You must leave for your own safety.
No. The mages have an obligation to the Grey Wardens.
I am weary of the Grey Warden's ceaseless need for men to fight the Darkspawn, but it is their right. You'll find no allies here. The Templars can spare no men, and the mages are indisposed. I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control. Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls.
Oh, good. We left one abomination just to find some more over here.
The tower has fallen.
How did this happen?
We don't know. We saw only demons, hunting Templars and mages alike. I realized we could not defeat them and told my men to flee.
What can I do to help?
I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment.
The right of annulment?
The right of annulment gives Templars the authority to neutralize the Mage Circle. Completely.
The mages are probably already dead. Any abominations remaining in there must be dealt with, no matter what.
This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again.
The mages are not defenseless. Some of them must still live in there.
If any are still alive, the Maker himself has shielded them. No one could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find nothing.
But it was you that shut them all in.
And what was I to do? Leave the door open as the abominations poured out?
He's right. All the circles have doors like these, to prevent abominations from getting loose.
Denerim must have received our message. It cannot be much longer.
There's still so much going on that's unexplained.
I too would like to know how this started.
People in there might need help. You can't just abandon them.
It is the innocent folk of Ferelden who matter.
The mages are not innocent just because they can use magic?
To protect them. No abomination must cross this threshold.
If I help you deal with the Circle, will you lend me aid?
If, by some miracle, you destroy the abominations, yes. The Templars will join your army. Without word from Denerim, I must determine our course. Surely destroying Darkspawn is a worthy goal.
Is that all you can offer me?
We have nothing to offer you, but gratitude and service. I have heard the tower holds many valuable artifacts. I expect we'll have to consider them lost or destroyed.
Ah, perhaps I can save some of these artifacts. Wink, wink.
A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred. I will open them for no one until I have proof that it is safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so. If Irving has fallen, then the Circle is lost and must be destroyed. May Andraste lend you her courage, whatever you decide.
Okay then, well, clearly, A, we came here for, you know, help for our army, and then B, we also came here, obviously, for help with Redcliffe. So we're gonna have to do something here. We can't just leave. There's too much at stake. Alright, I guess we're going in. Dun dun dun. We're about 2 feet in front of the door, and we've got 2 dead mages and 1 dead Templar, so I'm sure this will be lots of fun. Thanks everyone for hanging out with me for today's episode of Dragon Age Origins. When we return next time, we will be exploring through the Mage Tower, killing demons, and figuring out what the heck is going on here. Thanks everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.